Hey y'all, we actually decided to record an episode. Holy shit. We are back. Season 5, episode 1. Um, sorry for the delay in recordings and the delay in getting recordings out to you. Producer will get on that this weekend, but we're back. Life be lifin', and Cyrus now is wearing sunglasses at night. There's a song about that, Cyrus, but we can't play it because of copyright infringement. So
That's very, very
yeah.
true. It's very true.
But we are back. The gang is all here, minus the producer because he's a college student and should enjoy his final year of college and get shitty and drunk and high and do
I
whatever the hell
believe
he
he's,
wants.
isn't he at work though?
Yeah,
Supposedly
he
at
is
work.
at work,
Supposedly at work.
but he'll probably only work until 10 o'clock, right? You still got plenty of time. Kevin, we never went out till like 10 in college.
Mine started at 9, man. Start party at 9.
Yeah, because
I
you're
didn't.
just old.
No, no. I started at 9. I didn't until 3 or 4, but I started at 9.
Yeah, you're still old. That's why. That's all. It's okay. It's
Okay, all
okay
right.
that you're old.
Yeah,
But we are back. We promise to try to do these more regularly, but life is a little
yeah.
hectic for everybody these days. So we'll be back when we can. There's nowhere, we're not going to disappear forever, I promise. We'll be back. But let's dive into what's going on in the sports world, especially with the big news that just came out an hour-ish ago or a little under. YouTube TV and Disney have finally agreed to a deal. My bill is probably going to go up. Great.
Mhm.
Great.
I would love to tell you that I didn't see this coming, but yeah, that it was coming.
Oh, it was definitely coming because
Yeah,
every college football fan was pissed off and NFL fan was pissed off for 2 weeks.
yeah.
So, how it is. It's all right. I still
Yeah.
get my $20 credit for this month, so whatever.
Oh, they're about to hit the next who's the other there's another platform that they were going to cut off to. I think UFC, one of them when the UFC because UFC wound up getting rid of or not using ESPN for every all of their functions. They were getting ready to do something else too, but they're whoever that is. Oh, they got rid of Hulu. That's what it was. They got rid of Hulu. They got rid of
Disney
Hulu.
Disney
Yeah,
owns Hulu.
they got rid of it though.
No, they
They
didn't.
go. Yeah, they are. They're going to
They
it's going to get mapped over into the
Oh
new
yeah,
stuff
that was already everyone knew that. That's when they took over, it was just going to merge into Disney Plus.
yeah.
But under the new agreement, ESPN's full line of sports, including content from ESPN Unlimited, which I know it. Do you guys know what that is?
That's the stuff where you get the wrestling and everything.
Yes, I have the unlimited. It's pretty much like the you get all the extras for like a little bit. So like I had to pay an extra like $4.
Okay.
So like instead of paying like I normally it was like 30 a month, it's like 34 now for it.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but like the thing is that like I had like an ESPN account and then I have like logging into ESPN through like my cable provider. So like
Hmm.
sometimes it like doesn't sync well properly because it's trying to figure out which one to use. So
Yep.
that's been a little bit of an issue. But yeah, they're just, just another money grab out here.
Oh, it all is. It's they say here you'll have access ESPN Unlimited will be made available to YouTube TV to base plan subscriptions at no additional cost by the end of 2026. In addition, you have access to a selection of live and on-demand programming from ESPN Unlimited. Um, Disney Plus and Hulu bundle is part of offers into YouTube TV now. It's, it is literally just a money grab. It's so
Mm.
stupid.
Well, what's gonna really happen is this, just from being in the cable world, I can tell you what's gonna happen is because their pricing is the way it is, they're going to wind up having the problem that cable providers had a long time ago. The amount of money that you spend on cable that everybody thinks is like astronomical, you're gonna wind up having the same thing on the streaming platforms. Because now everybody's going to get hit with that NFL, NBA, whatever that is, and it's just gonna keep going up because now in order for you to watch what is that, Fubo or whatever that is, Fubo, YouTube, and all these other places, you're gonna have to subscribe. It's gonna be $20 or $30 to subscribe. It's gonna be a 300. You're gonna have a $300 bill just for subscribing to everything, Netflix and all.
If you wanted to watch every NBA basketball game for your team this year alone, it's going to cost you just about $1,000
Yep.
from all the subscriptions, all the fees. Um, it's pathetic. It's the dumbest thing. We already ranted and raved about it. I'm not
Yeah.
going to beat a dead horse.
It's really annoying because I totally forgot that. So like Friday is the prime night. So like now I have to watch
Yeah, and
freaking
Knicks are playing
basketball
right now.
on. I have to watch it on my laptop because then like
Oh.
it can't use it on my TV that's got the cable. It's just like, can we just like fucking figure something out? It's super annoying.
And what
Super, super annoying.
and what sucks about that is like even when games were on like ESPN,
Hmm.
you could still watch your local network. Like
Right.
I could watch Nesson or Comcast Sports Network for the Celtics games,
Right.
even if they were on ESPN. Like they
Right.
were going at the same time. Now that it's on Prime, they're like, "Oh, we'll do you do the pregame and the postgame, and that's it." And I have to switch to Prime, which the Prime team they do a good job. I watched part of the game a couple weeks ago. It was
Hmm.
good. But honestly, I don't give a shit. Just put a basketball game on. I'll throw it on, play on my phone, pay attention a little bit, and call it a night. Like,
It's
and honestly, I haven't watched College Game Day and I don't care about Monday Night Football because my team hasn't played in, you know what, on Monday Night Football for a little bit. So who gives a shit?
mhm.
Like, and of course, College Game Day is in Pittsburgh, so no one's gonna watch that crap.
No.
But let's keep going. Steph Curry. He's leaving Under Armour.
That's funny you just mentioned that because they just posted a tweet of Steph Curry getting ready for his game tonight, and he's wearing a pair of Kobe's for the game tonight.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He has a pair of the Mambasita sixes on, the GG ones, and
Oh,
this could be the start of an infamous run for a sneaker free agency. If anybody remembers back in the early 2000s when Kobe left Adidas, he went on a
Yeah, that was crazy.
crazy run
Yeah.
of player PEs given to him. So if this is where we're gonna go with Steph, I am all for it.
Yeah, I
I
am too.
mean,
I
I
think it's
can't wait to see
awesome.
what he's got. Yeah, literally as I logged on, they just sent out the tweet about him not wearing
You know where
the
he's going to end up.
Steph's.
You know where he's going to end up, Kev.
You know what? I don't
I
know where you think he's gonna end up. My personal opinion, I think he's just gonna do his own thing
I think
and
so
make his
too.
own brand with it. Because
Well,
from what I
well,
understand, he owns all of the rights to his Curry logo,
Yep.
uh,
name,
right.
He
and and all of the different designs.
But
So
he can theoretically do with what Jordan did, right?
hmm.
He could walk into Nike and say, I own my brand. What I need from you out of this is X, Y, and Z. Because
But
remember,
Jordan can't didn't do that.
no, but what I'm saying is, no, I'm in the saying in this sense. I'm not saying that the same thing as saying in this sense, right? Because now
Well,
think about it, because part of it, because he had technology in that shoe from Under Armour that none of the other shoes had or were never using up until that point. Now he could jump into he could jump into, like, say he wanted to jump into Nike, he wanted to do foam posit, zoom air, whatever you're talking about, right? Say he wanted to jump in and use that. Now he can with his own design and own logo. He can come out with the same deals essentially,
Yeah,
if he wanted to. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying
but
that's
Nike won't take that. Let's be honest.
I don't
I don't
think it
think.
would be that they would take it. I just think that we're in a world now when you think of like people that are big names, they kind of want to go ahead and do their own thing. Think about like let's think about Tiger.
hmm
Yeah,
Tiger left and he created, I think was it called Project Red or
hmm
something like that?
right,
yeah. Project Red, which is with
Project Red, which is his own thing
TaylorMade.
now.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's his own thing now. So I think we're living in a world where the big name box brands
are
are
gonna.
not as controlling or can't control the market as much as they used to because these players have much more equity or want more equity in their belongings and pricing. So I feel like Steph is just gonna take his stuff and just I think he's just gonna make the Curry brand.
I think
He's
so
Whether he
too.
gets
yeah.
some like investors, he gets some investors to get product and stuff like that, and he's gonna take it and use it to make his own brand to be its own
Well,
entity.
you posted a thing earlier, Kevin, from the guy that's the former brand guy from Nike, and I watched it, and
Yeah,
it's great
Jordan
because
Rogers,
he
he's
Yeah,
super
he's a good
great.
guy. Yeah, it was good
great
stuff.
breakdown of it. It doesn't make sense financially for Nike to try to sign him with all the money that they have tied up in certain players now. He would get lost in the mix, which he was when he left, right?
Hmm.
He left they had a bunch of great players, and Steph was great back then, but he hadn't reached that pinnacle. Um, he's the best thing for him is to just make his own brand. Like he has the brand already.
I,
People know the
right.
brand. And he's not just a basketball guy.
He's a golf guy.
He's a golf guy. He can turn that like Jordan did with his golf with his basketball stuff and turn it into golf stuff. He could do the same thing. He's gonna have his own brand and he's at the end of his career too. Remember, we got to remember this. Like he's at the tail end. He's got maybe a few more years left
Mhm.
of good basketball. He can then take this and run it the rest of his life.
He can.
So
The other great thing
that's
Well, the
when I
other
think
great thing
happens.
about this is he also has a player under him now, and De'Aaron Fox is signed under his brand.
Right.
So he still has a brand out there with De'Aaron Fox wearing his shoe, wearing a form or a line of his shoe.
Right.
So he still has that out there too as well. So I mean, it could go either way. I'm just saying, looking through the tea leaves, if you're starting out wearing the pair of the Mamacitas,
Oh no,
I mean,
I'm not gonna read the tea leaves on that because every player when they go through sneaker free agency, they do the same thing. Like they will like
They get
they just
whatever
grab
sneakers
whatever.
they sent. They get
I know,
whatever sneakers are
but
sent to you.
normally most of these guys start out wearing Etna, Etna, Adidas or something
Who the
like
hell
that.
is Etna?
Is
Etna.
a Etna
Ant
is a Chinese company overseas.
You mean Anta?
Anta,
Anta.
I don't know. I say
Anta
Anta.
Anta.
and
Sorry,
Lee
Lee
Ning.
Lang.
I mean, I know they brought up that point that he could have done like what D Wade would do and just take like one of the big Chinese brands and use the Curry name there, which it could be a possibility too. It's been already successful with Kyrie and Anta, and then D Wade and Lee Ning. So I could see Curry doing something like that if he feels like it, is if they're willing to put up the money to make his stuff.
My my point in saying that is that and I'm not disagreeing with you guys. My point is saying that normally they start out with wearing those brands to chest them out, and then they go to like the Adidas's, the Reebok, the Nikes, and stuff like that. You don't normally see them start out wearing the big stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think he starts wearing the big stuff is because he wore that all the way up until 11 years ago or
That's true.
20. Yeah,
that's true.
like he
2012, I think, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
2012,
yeah, yeah.
2011, whatever.
Mm,
He wore Nikes. He
true,
knows Nike. He's
true.
probably played in Kobe's. So, and to be honest, Steph's shoe is the Under Armour version of a Kobe because he's always been a low top guy.
Right.
He creates the shoe so it's good for his ankles, though his ankles are literally glass at this point in his career, and he has so much padding on him But like that's what he does. He's gonna wear the shoe that's comfortable, and he can only wear those shoes for what is it, a week? They only have a certain amount of time, and then they have to switch to another shoe or another brand. I know that is part of
Mm.
that's part of this free sneaker free agency clause. Like they have to bounce between different shoes. They can't just wear one.
Well, it has to be a different. It could be a different. It could be the same brand, different sneaker. Like he can't wear that Kobe again. He can wear a pair of Jordans. He can't wear a pair of Kobe's again. See what I'm saying? So it'd be like this week he can wear the Kobe's. Next week it's I don't know. It's a pair of J's,
Yeah,
right?
but
And then yeah,
he's
Well,
got
maybe I'll see him in a pair of Sabrinas. That'd be pretty cool.
that would be
that
cool.
would be dope. I think that'd be pretty cool to see him do that. Um, I let's talk some college football. UCLA is leaving the Rose Bowl.
It's really sad.
That's
That
horrible.
I
that's
mean, and they're gonna be a third team to play at SoFi, which I get. Hey, SoFi needs to keep the lights on. It's a expensive arena. It's I don't know. I know it's close-ish to UCLA, so that helps. But sad that they're not gonna be playing in the Rose Bowl. Um, you know,
It's
it
what is it
stinks.
after 2026 or is it after this season?
I think they got one more year, if I remember correctly.
is
Just
there another team is there another team that would want to play there that's in Southern Cal or no?
No, because USC
mm,
plays at the Coliseum, and then Cal's up in Berkeley, so that doesn't work. And yeah, that would be pretty much those would be the main ones.
yeah. It's just to me doesn't make any sense. Why like you're gonna be the third team that no one cares about at that stadium.
Mhm.
Like even the fans of the teams that are there, besides the Rams, don't care. You're gonna now have to balance just the logistical nightmare that these guys have to go through for a game day is going to be crazy because you're going to have UCLA play on a Saturday. Oh, so now the Rams and the Chargers schedule has to be a certain time frame. Like
Yeah,
it is
the field prep's gonna be crazy.
the dumbest thing in the world unless you're going to literally pull up turf and move it because you spray paint it all. Like you clean it all off. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but just stupid. It
Yeah,
is
yes.
so dumb.
Yeah, it
Is
says that
SoFi
they're gonna leave at 2026.
is SoFi grass? Like is it grass, indoor grass, or is it turf?
I'm
It's
pretty sure it's turf.
I'm pretty sure it's turf too.
I know Arizona's is not is
It's grass.
is grass because they retracted in. I just didn't know if SoFi was the same thing.
So it will be grass in the summertime, um, because of FIFA World Cup. It has to be grass, but it is turf right now. Yeah, no, it's just dumb. So sad. Losing an
Yeah,
iconic.
that's crazy.
Um, and then you have easily the worst football team ever in the history of the FBS, UMass Amherst, up here in New England, who's 0-9 and apparently has the worst defense and offensive ratings across all 132 teams. They can't win a game. They can't even buy a win. They are that bad. And they play on like Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights and Thursday nights.
Makes sense.
Dude, like how? And then I know this one will just make you guys so happy. I just had to put it on here. Are the Patriots back? Or is it just hold on. No, no, I want to ask the question. Are they because I'm a realistic Patriot fan. Are they back or is it just because of the schedule that they have that they're this good?
Kev, you go. You go, Kev. I'm trying to put this thinkers through.
Are the Patriots back? No. Not yet.
I'm going to say no, but with an outlier, if there's enough injuries and enough bad play with the top four teams that are normally in there, they have a shot of making some real noise.
I think they're a year away from being back, but they had the easiest schedule out of everybody. They have the easiest remaining schedule. I think the only team they play that has above 500 wins is the Bills again at the end of the season. They play the Bengals not this Sunday, but in the following Sunday. They're they have an easy schedule, so you're going to beat the teams you're supposed to beat. Now, if make it to the playoffs, because you never know, they could literally lose every game from here on out and somehow miss the playoffs. Um, it's a different beast, and they don't have anyone on that team besides a few guys that have playoff experience.
Mhm.
But they have the quarterback, they have the running back. They just got to figure out a couple other small things, and I think they're, a year away from officially being contenders yet again.
Yeah, I mean, I agree because I mean they can only play the people that are in front of them in the schedule, right? So it's not like they may have a choice in who they want to play, who they don't want to play.
So it
And
happens when you suck for 5 years in a row.
yeah, I mean, and
You
that
deserve to have those 5 years.
Hey, you know
You
what?
had a
Hey,
full decade.
we had
You had
a
a
full
full
decade. We had like 30 years, bro. We had like 20 years of just being
exactly.
dominant.
So you can absolutely take that 5 years
Hey,
and have it.
I'm
No
okay with it.
worries.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, you get back to
It-
the old ways, and then work your way up till you dominate the AFC East again. But right now,
but you know what?
it's Andrew's team to shine,
I
and
know it's not. They
their
have.
team to lose it. They're actually been doing
Mm.
pretty rough right now. I'm trying to support you out here, Andrew, as you listen to this.
I can't. It was funny. Was it last night? Last night, Ashley was getting Luca ready for bed, and I'm downstairs doing dishes, and he's yelling, "Dada! Dada!" at the top of the stairs. So I walk over. He's just in a diaper, and
Nice.
she's trying to put his onesie on, and she bought a Bills onesie back in the middle of the summer, and he's worn it a few times, and she put it on last night. I was like, no, that's blasphemy. The Patriots are playing tonight. We don't do this. She's like, let's go Buffalo. I'm like, no, we don't do this. No, 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 no. My
My
son will
boy
never be a
Luca.
Bills fan. He will be a
My boy
Patriots fan.
Luca.
What would you do?
So,
What would you do if he ends up like being like a Jet fan? That's wild. Can you
Wow.
imagine? Can you
dude,
imagine though?
I
I
would
think he would
tell him to
disown
get,
Luca. He would disown
oh,
Luca.
100%. I would tell him to get the hell out of my house and never come back.
Oh, I can see
You,
that.
you can't.
Kev,
How could you ever
can
be
you see him coming
somebody?
in with like a green and white jacket just one day
I
out the
feel
blue?
like it
Coming
would
in with
make
the green and
him.
white.
I feel like it would make Merritt so sick to be like,
So
holy God.
I will say this. I did own a Curtis Martin Jets jersey because Curtis Martin was one of my favorite players when I was a kid,
And he's a star. Yeah,
and
I
he was a
get it.
stud. Like early 2000s Jets team was really good. Like they were a good team to watch in late 90s Jets. So, but Curtis Martin, we all love Curtis Martin. No one hates
Oh,
that
he
guy.
was. I
So.
mean, he was a beast. I mean, you couldn't. That's. I mean, that was respect right there, regardless.
So that yeah, no, but if like somehow he comes home and is like a Dolphins fan or a Jets fan, I'd be like, dude,
Although I will say,
there's problems.
if he calls Uncle Si or Uncle Kev, he may get that request. I don't know from who, but he may get that request.
No, no. Mm-mm. You guys would be disowned very quickly. I would block you guys both on my phone, never talk to you again. The Manly Musings would end abruptly. No more trips. No
Hey,
more anything.
I can see your intro. So if you do not see Kevin Osiris here this week,
Because they've been disowned for the week. They need to grovel and apologize. All right, let's get into some
I can't.
all the gold and blue banter. Men's soccer sadly lost to Marshall in the second round of the Sun Belt playoffs. So they're out. Had a great season. I'm assuming they'll make the tournament. They played pretty well all year. I think they were ranked at number 12 to 16, somewhere in that field. Um, Women's soccer, as we're speaking, may not still be playing. They could be still playing, but they were up 1-0 last I checked, and they were hosting a divisional round in the NCAA tournament. So that's pretty cool. So hopefully, Dick Douglas Stadium was filled to the brim, is the hope. But yeah, we're looking good there soccer wise. Somehow we've become a soccer baseball school. But I want to talk about what's going on in football. Like, holy shit. Kevin, have we found our quarterback?
For this season, yes.
Ooh, just for this season.
I will go for this season, yes.
Do you think he's not the quarterback next year?
Well, we don't know what happens with Nico.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's actually injured, but he's still there. There's lots
Yep.
of photos out him. He's still on the bench, cheering the team on. So he's still
Seen
there.
that. Yep, seen that.
You know, does he stay and compete? Who knows? A lot of the projections, like as we talked about on the end of last season, is that he'd be leaving. So you're gonna lose Henderson because I believe he's a senior. I believe Brown is a senior too, so he's out. That's two more spots. So you're
You,
thinking, I think I think we have a quarterback coming in from California this year.
yeah, he's the top ranked quarterback, I think, from
Yep, from
California.
California. So that's one. That's another person that will compete, and
And
you would
does
only think that we would, of course, and if there is somebody worth it that enters the transfer portal, I feel like they would try and go after them, and they would, or at least add another body for competition. So
and
I think for this,
does Wilkins stay too? Because he's
exactly.
hurt.
Yeah.
Um, but man,
For,
I
so
So
I
how
would.
many so theoretically, how many quarterbacks do you think he would keep on scholarship, or would
you
he?
keep five. You
He's
always
gonna
Well,
have
no,
keep five.
right,
you
but
you always have
again,
five.
right, no, I know, but say for argument's sake, Nico leaves, Scotty stays, you got the good kid coming from California,
That's
and
yep.
Henderson,
Well, no, you
Henderson,
don't have
Henderson,
Henderson's gone
Henderson
and
is going to
Brown are
be
gone.
graduating. Brown will be graduating.
right?
So that
So
would leave at least minimum on the roster. You have three. So
right,
if
so
Nico decides to go ahead and take a senior year elsewhere because he may not play, that would be an additional two more spots because we got somebody that should be signing. Now, there could be a lot of things that could happen between now and then. Is there
Hmm.
somebody from the JUCO route that we find? Is there another? Is there somebody from the portal that comes later on in during the time period in December? So I think for right now, I think Scotty has it unlocked because at least it's evident that he knows the offense
Yeah.
and understands what he has to do to make sure that we win a game. Is he as efficient as I'd like him to be? No,
Well,
but
he's a true
he's a
freshman.
true
yeah.
freshman and he's been growing every single game we've seen him,
Well,
which is
and
all you can ask.
right, and
Yeah.
the other part of that is that right now he doesn't have a full complement of receivers or players because there's injured players that have been out for the
Correct.
year.
Right.
So if he comes in with a full complement and he does well, and I've always said this, you've heard me guys always say this, right? If you can have your full complement of players, you can play well. I have no problem giving you the keys, right? And when you don't, I can't say you're bad or not because you don't have it all. But if you have it all and you're not doing well, then they have a right to sit you down. So that's the way it's got to work. So if he has a full complement and he doesn't play well, then he has to sit him down, obviously. But if he
Well,
plays well with the full complement, I
and
think
he's
he's going
gonna
to do well.
lose. He'll lose two wide receivers after this year. The white kid that's actually been playing well as of late.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah,
a senior. He's out.
Jeff
And
Weimer's
then
out.
Fox himself, the older Fox,
Preston Fox, yeah,
Preston
he'll
Fox.
be graduating
He
finally after like
graduates.
10 years.
Yeah, well, it's like fucking Gallagher, and he's only a junior. I'm like,
Yeah.
how the hell is this
So
guy
yeah,
still
you'll
here?
lose Preston Fox. You'll lose, I believe you'll lose Jeff Weimer, who's one of those transfer guys that got eligible late.
Yeah,
You will, I think the is Jaden Gray the one that got injured? Was this his last year or
no,
is his junior year?
he gets to redshirt anyway. He
Because
only
of a
Because of
takes
medical red
injury.
shirt.
Because of
he'll have
injury,
a
yeah,
medical
medical
red
injury.
shirt, so he's
All
good
right,
no matter what.
so
He's
he'll
back.
come back. Then you got to consider guys that they are gonna sign in high school. I
You
think
got
they got
Cam. You
one or
bring back
two.
Cam.
Cam Vaughn comes back for another year. And of course, you know that we're gonna I know we'll definitely hit the portal
Oh
for
yeah,
skill
yeah.
positions. We'll
You
have
have to.
to.
The but the biggest thing that you have to hit the portal for is we don't I don't think we need any running backs, to be honest, unless
I
somebody
think they'll
leaves.
I think they'll
They'll
add
add one.
two. I think they'll add two in my opinion.
I honestly maybe they add in my opinion I think they add one because Hubbard's playing great and he's playing great injured. You bring
Mhm.
back White, you bring back the big guy who literally destroyed his hip after the pit game.
Who's that?
I can't remember his name. He
Oh,
was
you're talking
the
about Ty Edwards.
yes, thank you.
I don't think we'll get him
Yes,
back
yes, you do
because of the
because
fact that he's part of that whole eligibility thing that was late.
he has a medical red shirt this year. He didn't play enough games.
But does he get it? Would he get that because he had a
Hmm.
medical red shirt initially already?
Uh,
So, so,
yes,
so
I think he
just,
does.
so just looking at this, right? Hold on a second. I'm filtered through ESPN stuff. Hold on.
Oh, don't
So,
listen to ESPN. They don't know anything
no,
anymore.
I'm not looking. I'm looking at the number wide receivers. So, I mean, looking at the number wide receivers that are on here, and some of these guys that look like they're decent players are the ones that I've seen play at least a little bit during the season. He'll have a decent group. Again, I'm not sitting there saying that he's going to have the greatest group in the world. He'll have a decent group to play with, to grow with. But to your guys' point, if there's a couple of guys in that transfer portal that you can go out and get,
Which and they will. They'll go
right,
for, they have
and
plenty
they'll
of money
right,
to do
and
that
he'll
this year.
right, and knowing full well that they'll have a chance to come out and get get a lot of balls thrown into bottle balls thrown to them is a good way to sell that too.
Right.
All right,
But
just so to put it in perspective, Merritt, maybe I think I'll agree with you. I think maybe we'll go in after one, depending on if because I'm if I read correctly, we
if
had
we
a
can
running
take
back,
Ty,
Right.
commit that decommitted
hmm
because I think he realized you have Dior Hubbard, who's a redshirt freshman, Sincere Bowers is a true sophomore,
hmm
and then you
Jaheim
have
White's gonna be
Yeah.
Clay Ash is a sophomore. Tyler Jacklish, redshirt sophomore. And then the highest seniority on here was Edwards as a redshirt senior. And then you have Jaheim Edwards as a junior.
and
So
he's a pure
unless
junior too.
he's a pure junior, that will
Right.
probably end up calling that a redshirt junior after this year.
Yes.
So then yeah, so
And then
probably
who's the kid that tore his ACL in high school that was coming to us?
oh yes.
And he's still
I can't
coming.
remember. I
He's
can't remember
like
his name. Oh my God, we talked
his
about it the
nickname
other
is
day.
like Jesus in cleats or something like
Yeah.
that.
It is like
Yeah.
something God or whatever. But yeah, he's supposed to still be coming to us.
Yeah, so I could say running back, you're right. Maybe we unless it's somebody that's really good and that he'll add value. I don't think we'll probably
The
add any more at
the
running back.
only place that I think you really go and spend money is the five guys that protect your quarterback. Because our offensive line, the last two games, they've been good. But you're also playing against lower tier players in Colorado and I don't remember who else they beat.
I agree with that.
Because
Yeah, I
but
agree
the
with that.
offensive line is where they need to spend the money.
I agree with that.
100%. All
Yeah.
right,
So,
I'm gonna go through this offensive line right now where they're
oh
at.
God.
All right, so we have redshirt freshman, redshirt sophomore.
Okay.
We have one, two, three redshirt seniors. Those are
So they're
all from the
done.
transfer portal, so that's already
Those three are
three
gone.
gone. Then you have redshirt junior, redshirt freshman, true sophomore, true freshman, redshirt freshman, redshirted sophomore, redshirted junior, redshirted sophomore, redshirted freshman, redshirted freshman, and then another redshirted senior, redshirted junior, and a senior.
So you
So
have
that's at least
seniors.
5 or 6 gone off the bat.
Yeah, and
Right.
then you have seniors that, yes, they're redshirt, but they might graduate and leave.
And just graduate to this, start their rest of their lives.
Or they might go get a master's and go play somewhere else, right? Because they have that eligibility if they go play if they go to school,
Right.
they
Yeah.
still have that eligibility. So let's say 10 guys leave,
hmm
most.
Mm.
Go find me 10 studs from other programs that I don't give a shit if they were lower class D1 schools, but they were the best on that team.
Mm.
Go get me that because that's what Oregon did. Kept one starting lineman, and they now have one of the best offensive lines, and none of them, besides one, was a starter before on Oregon. So
Or you could do with a lot of other people. They go out and get the star JUCO kids
no, that's
that
what you do.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's what you do.
yeah.
You need to go pay that. But also remember, Penn State's losing half their fucking team, and you're apparently the big name kid was a D line kid, right? The big white kid, Kev.
That's from Penn State.
Yeah, that
You're talking about Kevin Brown?
yeah.
Yes, I think he's an
Um,
offensive lineman.
is he off? I don't remember. I thought he was defensive, but I could be wrong because I
He's
can't.
somewhere on the line.
But
Um,
did you see the picture of what he's wearing?
yes, when he's blocking a kick, he's holding a West Virginia pair of receiver gloves.
He's wearing West Virginia gloves,
Yeah.
and Grandmama went with him when he went on his visit.
He's a legacy kid, apparently, from what
Hmm.
I understand.
His
Um,
dad used to play there.
so we're talking about offensive linemen. I'm on Rivals right now, and I'm counting the amount of offensive linemen we're taking from the high school ranks right now. As of right now, I'm looking. Let's see, we have one who is 6'3", 295.
Okay.
We have this is nope. That's a safety. We have another guy 6'4", 295 from Tennessee. We got another guy from Jersey, 6'3", 290. And then let's see if we keep going. Almost nope. So that's 3 offensive linemen for high school. So Merritt, if we count that off, so we had around 7 people senior wise on
Yep.
the roster. So you can bet your ass that that other like 4 or 5 that are gone, those are probably going to some high level transfers, hopefully.
Yeah. And then you hope that the guys that are on the team now take a step, right? You hope that they take a big step.
Right.
All right, let's stop talking about football because football is nearly over. Let's talk about
Mhm.
the goddamn game that happened last night because that was the
Yeah, I
biggest
seen that.
ass whooping I've ever
Yeah.
fucking seen.
Yeah.
That so I didn't text this because I figured we were just gonna talk about it on the podcast.
Duh.
So yesterday was the first time I actually got to see them play instead of just watching their highlights. Two, 3 things that like I saw off the bat. One, all of the guys I felt, unless it's just because it's Pitt, they all played with a lot of energy
Hmm.
defensively. I felt offensively, we the offense made sense. We took good shots. There are sometimes I felt like we were dribbling the ball a lot around, but we took good shots and kept it going. And 3, I think this is gonna be a team that's gonna surprise people. Just with like their tenacity on defensively and the way they hustle. Um, I did see a glaring hole that I do feel we are going to be a lot smaller
Hmm.
than until we get some of the bigger guys back that are injured, from my understand. But I will say overall, I'm a big fan of the team right now. Ross
I
Hodge, I like his energy on the bench, even though he stays in the same position, crouching down the entire time. That guy could be like a squatting machine because you don't see him stand up once. He just crouches down the entire game.
I'll be
But
honest with you. I'll be
He
honest
got
with
no
you. From
stool to sit on.
I'll
yeah,
be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. From a coach to a coach, after a while you get used to doing that because you can't. The referees will tell you you can't get like too anxious. You can't get because you get animated. You walk across the coach's box. They get all itchy at you. So it's easy. It's easiest to sit down. You sit down in your little in your little stance. Let's go. You get in that stance, you stay there because you can. But yeah, no, I can see it. But I watched a couple games other than the one last night. That was the best I've seen them play.
Yeah.
Even with the bigger guys that were in the lineup, that's the best I've seen them play. They're going to make noise. The only problem that I would foresee them having is tournament time. The style of play that you have, you can't. You got to find a way to maybe sometimes mix it up because you're gonna get some teams from other areas that are going to take away some of the things that you naturally want to do. But again,
I don't think you deal with that in tournament time. You deal with that when Big 12 play happens because Big 12 basketball
mhm.
right now is the premium basketball in the country.
No, yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
So I think,
Yeah, no doubt.
but you're going to hit those roadblocks earlier than the tournament because you're going to play Kansas. You're going to play Baylor, who literally just brought in a brand new team like we did.
Mm.
You're going to have Oklahoma State, who they always are nitty gritty. They're good basketball. Kansas State, TCU. You have Cincinnati, who is tenacious. Colorado, who's kind of rebuilding. They're going to be okay.
they have that
Arizona,
7-foot guy. Have you seen the
Arizona.
7-foot guy with
No, I haven't.
on Colorado?
I haven't seen him yet. I haven't really paid
He's
attention to anyone
he. You need
outside. All right, I
you
will.
need to take out some highlights. I'll find you the name in like 2 seconds.
Okay, send
Seven
it
foot
over.
guy that looks like he's freaking Wemby. Actually, I will give me 2 seconds. I'll send it to you. But the one thing to go back to them real quick, I think the one thing is that I need to see from this team is so what happens in a game when those 3-point shots aren't falling? What's
Yeah.
the offense gonna look like?
And
So
that's the point. That's what I just wanted to make it come tournament time. You can't have an off game like that because then that what happens is because that first half is going to be dangerous. If you can't hit and you're down 15, 16, and you continue that in the second half, it's going to be a really tough game because most of those teams, especially if it's a team from like let's say it's the Midwest and there's a team that nobody knows about or like a small school team, they'll sit in the 2-3 zone and pack it in and let you shoot from the outside if you can't hit. And they'll just let you keep hitting bricks and all day long. They'll keep running down to get an easy bucket, so they'll keep putting you in a bad spot. I've seen it. It's not a pretty sight.
I just sent you guys a highlight on your Instagrams. You'll probably find it.
I'll watch it in a little bit. But
His name is Bangor Dak 7-1.
But Arizona State's a good basketball program. Arizona, we all know, is a good basketball
Right.
program, and they are going to be good again this year.
Yes, they are.
You are
Damn,
bringing.
I just realized we get to see our
Bryce
team play
James.
against Bryce James. That's gonna be fun.
Actually, he may not even be playing anymore. He might be taking a medical red shirt. There's
Oh,
rumors that he's going to be a medical red shirt potentially, or a red
What happened
shirt.
to him?
I don't know. There's rumors that might be happening, and the coaches even said it might happen, which I don't know if that makes any sense. Holy Mother of God. Can we skip to women's basketball? Because I'm looking at ESPN right now. Do you want to know what we just did?
Who did you just beat?
Don't say anything, Kevin, if you're looking. We were playing at the Greenbrier tonight.
Oh
And
yes, I've been following along as we have been chatting it up.
Cyrus,
Yes.
what's your favorite college team?
They just beat Duke, didn't they?
They just beat the shit out of Duke. They beat them
God
57-49.
Did you also hear this also?
What? I just saw the score. I haven't really been paying
No,
attention.
no. This is what's even more impressive. We just beat them only playing 5 players.
They only played 5.
I'm literally on ESPN watching the thing right now, and it says WU playing with 5 available players. Where the hell is everybody else?
Injured?
What just happened? Why is there disqualifications? They're just saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 WV players were disqualified.
Oh no, 6 players were ejected in the scuffle. That's why.
Well, there was a scuffle?
There was a fight. Yeah.
Well, they had.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say, like they had everyone played.
Oh my God. Hold up. I'm
That,
gonna
that,
watch
that
this
would
real
explain the
quick.
score. Be honest with you, that would explain the score. That would explain the score.
I need to see the highlights of this scuffle.
I'm going to ESPN. Do you want me to try to send it to you guys? Yeah, I think I sent it to you guys. Hold on.
ESPN's not gonna pull it up because it's over.
No, I'm gonna send it to you. Send the app.
I'm not on the app. I'm on the website.
I know. I'm sending it to you, and it's going to play.
But damn, love it. That's fantastic. I'm just happy we won. That's awesome. They beat Duke. I don't care how they do it. You fight them and they get kicked off. Like I don't care how you win. You beat Duke. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna. I honestly, I know Kara Lawson does a great job with the women's team. I don't watch them very much until tournament time.
and women's soccer won 5-0 against Wagner. I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Oh, you
Oh,
know why
sorry.
they got ejected? Oh, wow, that's crazy. They got ejected because they all left the bench.
Yeah, they all left the
They
bench.
literally all left the bench.
I sorry, that's why I was on mute because I was watching what happened and they listed off everybody that left the bench. And that's why they only played the 5 players.
So
That's
the
that's
you,
crazy.
so you
So
had
we're not even
5.
ranked.
No, we're not ranked at all. We're like just outside the top 25 because I think last year we ended at number 24 or number 25 in the nation.
Mm,
And the teams that were ahead of us or some teams that were behind us got better. And we did too. We got better, but we lost some major talent with JJ and some of the other girls. But this win's going to push us into the top 25 easily.
yeah,
I'm sorry, but we beat Duke. I don't care how you do it.
yeah, that's
We
I know,
beat Duke.
I know.
Early, that is a win when it comes to tournament time. Say like we're just on the cusp of making the tournament. We're like the last 4 in.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
that's
win,
huge.
that win right
That's
there.
huge. With only playing 5 people for like the second half, essentially. That's awesome.
Well,
Wow. But here's the thing though. Like, if you watched it, Cyrus, if they didn't leave the bench, there probably would have been maybe 2 people ejected.
Probably so.
Like Merritt, it was literally shove, shove, and then everybody ran off the bench to bring them back to the bench. And that's what got everybody ejected. There was not even a
I
fist
know it wasn't even a fist
thrown.
thrown. It wasn't even a smack. It
It
wasn't
was
even like
just
a
up.
kick. It was just,
Like, so basically, Merritt, so just when you watch it, you'll understand. Our starting point guard got her shot blocked to end the buzzer.
yeah.
The Duke player, like, yelled in her face. She shoved her to tell her to get the fuck off. Duke player shoved her again. Another Duke player shoves. Then the entire bench pulls our one starting point guard off the floor while all the coaches are trying to tell them to stay on the freaking bench. And everybody left the fucking bench. Ah. It would see now we're lucky that we didn't lose that game because then they would have made fun of us because we like lost because everybody left the bench.
Listen, I want to say what Shaq and Charles say about that wasn't no fight. That wasn't no fight. They ain't gonna gonna fight. They just gonna just push and pull, push and pull.
That's all. That's all the fights amount to. That's all the fights amount to is just push and pull, and that's it. Grab here, choke, pretend they're gonna choke him out. When was the last actual fight that we've actually seen in the NBA? What,
Oh
Rondo punching Chris Paul in the face?
no, it was one. No,
I can't think of
no,
the
I can't think of
last,
it. I can't. I didn't think it, no, because the
unless
last
you
time.
count,
No, 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 no. Who's the
Draymond Green choking the shit out of Rudy
Oh wait a minute. Yeah, I know
Gobert.
what you want. Houston didn't when the Thompson and
No, 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 I'm not going to count that one because that wasn't even this year. That wasn't even a fight. That was just two guys pushing each other, yelling at each other. Who's the guy from Detroit?
Oh, Isaiah
oh
Stewart.
Stewart. Yeah.
Stewart's gotten into a couple fights.
Yeah, that
He
one where he
thro
was going to fight LeBron. He was the one who
he
was going to
wanted to
fight
fight LeBron, but he's also the guy who will swing.
Yeah.
I'll throw Isaiah Stewart. Like he going through some haymakers. All right. So since we've been going for an hour, let's make the little bit of this last little bit
Yeah.
quick because it's fucking 9:30. I need to go to bed. I need to go to the gym, and I have a lot of things I need to do tomorrow on a
Yeah, I got to
Saturday.
drive. I got to drive tomorrow. I got to drive tomorrow.
Oh,
So
good for you. I have to wake up, go to the gym, go to the dump, and do an adulting things, Cyrus. Kevin has to wake up and probably go to therapy.
No,
did
my therapy is closed on the weekend. I went
Oh,
today.
oh,
They had me going through it today.
they're boy. Well, let's start there. How's that going?
Um, Therapy is going well. Um, they dropped me down to 2 times a week just because I'm like running out of like PT appointments for the year for my insurance. So that sucks, but it resets in January, so that's fine. But PT twice a week, they have me a lot of the things that I'm doing right now. So I have to pass certain tests before I can progress to do certain other things. So the one test that I'm not passing is the standing single leg heel raise on my left foot. So that's what I have to be able to do until I can start to do a lot of the explosive things like running, jumping, hopping, and things like that.
What is do you have like a time limit that you have to stay, or is it like how many you can do? Like what's the test?
I have to be able to just simply be able to do one. And
Oh, that's
like,
it.
yeah, I have to be able to do one, but right now I can't. It's like barely getting off the ground. I can, if I hold on to something, I can slightly bring it up, which has been progress, but like it just doesn't move on its
Is
own.
it? Is it? Is it's
Huh.
not now? Is it because of? Are they adding weight to it, or is it just you using your fit?
No,
Just.
it's just me standing, lifting on one foot to come down, and it's been a challenge. It's the things that we're working on. So a lot of the stuff that I've been working on lately has been dealing with me pushing off that foot so I could like practice getting that heel off the ground.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it's just because my injury is as rough as it's been. You know, the tear that I had was a big one. So like a tear like this just takes time. They said that for it to heal and to get used to it again. So it's like
Hey,
today they had me doing like bear crawls. I'm doing like sled pushes again.
well,
Um
that's all positive stuff too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's which is good. It's just, I just have to get through this hurdle, being able to get through it. We'll see what happens. But this is normal in the process. Like this is gonna take some time. So just I mean, even in retrospect, I've only really been in PT since July. So August, September, October, like we're around just at 4 months now.
yeah,
So
you're at 4 or 5 months. Like
so, we have a lot more pluses than minuses, which is what I'm like
Which is a
taking out of
good
it.
thing. Which is a good thing.
and Kevin,
Shows you're a true athlete, sir.
you
Shows you're a true athlete, sir.
you've got like, let's be honest, 9 months until you really need to worry because that's High Rocks, bro.
Yeah,
We got Boston High Rocks next year.
that's
So
true.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're just going through it one day at a time. That's all I'm trying to do is just focus on PT and just trying to make it happen. I still go to the gym. I'm still working out in my class in the morning, just modified. I'm just not running. I got the clearance to ski, bike, and row. So,
Nice.
I still
There
got
you
a little
go.
bit
There
of the
you go.
cardio. I can still walk. So, we're just accentuating the positives, hiding the negatives for the moment.
Hey, you
Okay.
killing it. Um, Sai, how's coaching?
Yes. How is
Uh,
coaching?
Have you been ejected yet?
no, no. I've actually gotten we won. So we did a fall league, which is it's not
Hmm.
really a wins or loss. It's just there's no championships, like fall league. Just
Right.
basically just trying to get some warm ups in. We won our last 2 out of 3 games. We had a rotating of like coaches standing up, like 'cause there's like 5 of us on the staff. So where our head coach can't really do it. So that means that the 4 of us get to
Right.
rotate around.
Yeah.
Um,
I did that when I coached for a little bit. The head coach is not allowed to
yeah,
participate besides like be at the game.
right. So yeah, so
Cool.
we won one, we blew one out. That was I won it as a coach. Then we won one. We won the last one actually, and it was really like a tight game. And I drew up a play. I drew up a play, and it worked. Not that they normally don't, but like just off the top of my cuff, I just threw up one. Kid nailed the 3, came down, stopped him defensively, and went off into the sunset. So this is going well. We
Good.
got tryouts. We got tryouts in another 2 weeks, so we have a lot of decisions to make. But I think we're going to surprise some people. We are playing Old Bridge, Kev. Just to let you know, we are playing Old Bridge.
You
In
playing
Jan
Old Bridge at
in
Old Bridge or in?
Yes, at Old Bridge in January. Say sometime I'll
Oh,
let you know when the game is.
yo, I will come through to watch. I
Yeah,
will come through to watch you guys.
but we are good. We are getting better. It's a work in progress. It's a new lease on life as far as that program goes because the old guy left a little bit of a mess. So, uh, but we're good, and I'm really excited for the program and the direction that we're going. So, only we can only go up from where we're at. So,
I'm excited to hear about this coaching journey.
I am too. And also, it sounds like we led almost the whole game against Duke. Sorry, I'm just throwing that in there. Um, just because like I'm on like the W Twitter. Like Duke was up at halftime and like it looks like throughout the game though it was like we were close. And then all of a sudden whatever happened, I because they're not showing the brawl like on the Twitter feed for us. But like we just killed it. And Harrison got kicked out. Like our number one player on our team right now got ejected too.
Was
So that's awesome.
she one of the ones that got kicked out?
He
Yeah,
was the one involved in the whole scuffle.
yeah.
Oh
The
wow.
main one.
John Flowers tweeted going, they ejected her for that. And when it's Flowers saying that shit, like we know it's going to be hysterical.
That is
Um,
hilarious. They only ejected her for that. It's like, bruh, like how sensitive are we, guys?
Uh, honestly, I'm going to say this though. Get with the way basketball is going, as referees, they really need to stop making it like it's like they're part of the show and just kind of referee. Like you just got to stop. It's getting really bad to the point where you just got to go. Or do you have money on the game? Is something going? Like tell us. Like let us know because some of this. I seen an instance. There was a game, and not to go off from rant, but there was one. There was a game the other night. I don't know if it was NBA or college, whatever it was. I was watching. The guys were literally sitting there talking, like just like shooting the unit, shooting the shit, right? And then it seemed like both of them had sort of a banner going. The ref comes up and gives them a T, both of them. I'm like, what are you doing? And the second T actually ejected the kid because he had got a T for something else earlier. I'm like, what are you doing? It's a basketball game. The guys were chopping it up. They were having a conversation. What is it that you need to worry about that you need to go over and tee the guy up so you could lead, so you kick them out the game? Like just let him play. Like as long as he doesn't throw in a punch or a haymaker or something like that. I mean, dear God, What are we doing? Like, I can't watch that type of stuff. That's why I don't watch the NBA like that no more. They Draymond's because of his attitude. Come on, really?
Who cares?
There's guys that do worse. There's
Who
guys that do
cares? We're at the
worse.
end. We're at the end of the episode. Who cares? We're not going to keep talking about it.
You're right.
Cutting you off. You're
Whatever.
done. I'm going to mute you again. You're going to lose your talking privileges, Cyrus.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I will mute you. No more
I know,
words.
but I love,
See, there we go. I don't even have to mute him. I like it. I like it. And I got a puppy. Like, I don't know what the hell I decided to do.
I know he's a cute little fella.
What's his or her name?
His name is Toasty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any reason why Toasty?
So I'll give you the backstory. We went out to breakfast last Saturday. And just kind of talking like, what do you want to do for the day? And we had no real plans. It was just one of those days where it's like we have nothing going on. It's kind of nice. We usually, and it's getting to the holiday season, so we're literally going to be back to back to back to back weekends. Like one, we are going to Massachusetts next weekend. Then it's Thanksgiving weekend, and then it's Luca's birthday party, and then Christmas and all that. So everything's catching up. So we had a nice free weekend, and I was like, I don't really know. You know, I think I threw out Bass Pro and was like, hey, we go see that Santa's there, and Luca, you just see that Santa's there. No, we didn't do any pictures, but it's like, let him see that Santa's there. So we did that. And Ashley brought up that there was this dog thing, you know, a shelter doing like an open house.
Mm.
Okay, cool. Whatever it is, that's fine. And we left Bass Pro, and I was like, where is it? Like, how close is it? Oh, it's 15 minutes away. It's literally like if we went from Bass Pro, it's literally like a triangle we did. Literally from our house, Bass Pro, this place, back to our house. Like that's how we did it. It's literally a triangle. Um, so we went, and because Ashley was like, there's a couple of dogs she really wanted to see. We solved the first one. Dog is cute as all could be, but way too much energy. He literally like tackled Luca.
Oh,
And
boy.
and y'all know me. Like I am like cleanliness. Like I don't like being dirty and grimy.
Yeah, I got you.
Unless like I need to be. Like if I'm outside working, I don't give a shit. Like whatever. But like if it's like me on like a normal day, like I don't like be dirty. Um and of course it's a dog shelter, right? Like when you go see the dogs, like they're already covered in their own urine, their own stuff, right? They're not cleanliness. And the pen they bring you into,
Mm.
I'm not even picking my feet up. I'm skating. That's the best way to put it. Poor Luca just gets covered. Like and, and this dog just loving, like it's a great dog, very, very loving, tackles Luca. I was like, oh my God. So we're like, no, we can't do that. We then saw like I don't remember what kind of dog this one was. Um, we saw this one of the dogs. She was very, very sweet, but
Mm.
yeah, she wasn't bad. Ashley really liked her. I liked her. She wasn't my favorite. Um, when we brought out one of the dogs, we saw this little pup, and I was like,
Mm.
"Oh, he's really cute." So they bring him in, and I was between him and Toasty, and Ashley liked both, but he was very timid, like too timid, right?
Mm.
Where it's like, oh, if like you raise your voice, is the dog like going to get really scared? Like, or if they hear something, are they going to get scared? And then they brought Toasty in, and this dog was running, having fun, timid, right? But once you got like a ball around him and he was kind of getting used to you, we literally spent 2.5 hours there. We finally decided, yes, we wanted Toasty. And that was the name he had. It was Toasty. So that's
Oh, okay.
but like his coloring, if you I've sent you guys the pictures,
Mhm.
he looks like a nicely charred marshmallow in a fire. So I think that's where they got the name
Mhm.
Toasty from, because he's got that nice little toast color.
Mhm.
Um, he is the sweetest dog I've ever met. He loves to snuggle, loves to cuddle. He's only 6 months old, so he's a pup. Gets into shit. But he's gentle. He doesn't tear anything. He's
Mm.
gentle. Like if you want to take something from his mouth,
Mhm.
he'll just let you take it. Like, was it Sunday? Sunday, I think
Mhm.
it was Sunday or one day during the week. Luca had a Reese's
Mhm.
and he was eating it and then he held it out and Toasty took it.
Mhm.
Literally, I tell you, I have had dogs that once something's in that mouth, you ain't getting it back.
It's over.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's a
our
wrap.
last dog that we no longer have for reasons we will not talk about on this podcast. Um, it's not good. Not good reasons.
Mhm.
Um, he, you could not open that mouth. But Toasty opened the mouth and the thing was still sitting on the backside of his teeth.
Mhm.
I'm like, it's wait, what? So, yeah, great dog. But yeah, we have another dog and we have another kid on the way. Like, what the fuck were we
You're
thinking?
just loading up that household.
I know, right?
Dude,
Load up that household.
yeah,
Eventually, he's gonna have to move again.
no, we're just gonna add to the house. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna make the
They're
house
gonna
bigger.
add on to the house.
Yes, I think that's a
You're
safer
gonna
bet than
you're,
moving.
you're gonna take out a whole wing and then bring it in. I
I'm
love
not
it.
even, yeah, we're gonna take out we're gonna add on to the east wing. We're gonna take out the east wing.
I love it.
Sorry, I had to go there.
I know. I
Anyone
figured it was
that's
coming.
anyone's political, I'm sorry, but that's a funny joke at this point. Like, I don't care what side you are on. I honestly don't. Um, Whatever. Um, okay, so we've all talked about it. It's getting to that point of time. The holiday season is upon us, guys.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have not started my shopping.
Ooh,
I will eventually start.
you get
I'm just trying to. I
well
need to know
you
the timeline of like
so
when
let's
we're
talk
gonna
about
be
it.
doing this.
Let's talk about it right now.
Okay,
Okay?
so I can write it down.
Yeah, so you can write it down. And for some reason, I'm not allowed to like open the little second screen here and pull up the calendar. So I'm gonna need to pull up my calendar on my phone. What the
There you
fuck?
go.
Okay, so today is the 14th.
It
Right.
is. I'll put up
Christmas
Christmas
is
the 25th, which is 1, 2, 3.
what, 5 weeks?
Yeah, 5 weeks. Yep.
Yeah. Wait, so let's just one,
We're recording the week before, right?
three.
1, 2, 3.
We
Week
have
before
to,
Christmas.
yes. So we will. I don't know what my basketball schedule is going to be like. No one knows what their schedule is going to be like. The goal is to record the week before Christmas. But
Okay.
if that is not feasible, okay, this is what I'm going to say.
Mhm.
Make sure you are ready to go 2 weeks prior to Christmas. So you have 3 weeks
Okay.
to get everything done.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get this.
So
Weeks
you
prior to
need,
Christmas. So that's the week of December 8th.
yeah, so you need to have everything done by the 12th. Okay. That's what I'm going to say.
All right,
Just
you should definitely send that in the group chat again. So,
Okay.
Yes, I will send it right now.
yes, and we also just need to make sure everyone just sends the address that we're gonna send the presents to.
Yes, that makes sense.
We need the address. Don't say Who? You just need to just give your address in the group chat, and we'll pick out the address that we need.
Okay, sounds good.
So just send your address in the group chat.
Basically that's what it turns out. Yeah.
Yeah, just send your address in the group chat.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
send your
it.
address in the group chat. All right.
Because I don't know if I gotta send it to like, yeah, you gotta send it to like, I don't know, just in case.
Well, I can tell you, I am nearly done.
Of course you'd be done. You're always done so damn early.
I won't lie though, I was hyped with who I got. I'm not gonna,
Nice.
that's it.
Nice.
That's all I'm gonna leave it
Nice.
at. I was hyped. So I had like a plan for,
Yeah,
Wow.
once I knew who I got, I had a plan. I'm halfway
no,
done.
I
I'm
honestly
halfway done.
like honestly, because I knew like after we decided it was going to be us four, you know,
Yes.
that I know I mentioned that hey, Michelle and everyone else could be involved if they wanted to. And you know what? They can be next year. We can expand this. That's the thing with the Secret
Mm,
Santa. It's more fun with more people,
mm.
right?
That is true.
So we can expand it. We'll slowly do that. Even
But the thing is, I will just as devil's advocate as I always am. It's just it's the
it's
more
harder.
people, then you
It's
gotta
hard,
get
yeah.
more people to gather on this thing.
Yeah, so it's
And
harder that
like
way.
it's hard.
Right.
So it's just easier to just
And you
keep
know
it.
what though? If we get to a point of one day where this podcast ends, but we
Yes.
continue to do the fun things that we do as a group,
Mm-hmm.
that is fine, right? If it's like, hey, we know we're always going to have like the seven, six, seven, eight of us that's
Mhm.
always going to be part of this, then yeah, I think that's what we do. You
Right.
continue to do that. But I literally was like, I'm planning out once we sent our teams like who we were going to do. Like, I literally each
Did you have
person.
like like a bracket of like what ideas you're gonna do?
Oh, 100%, bro,
That's actually
110%.
that's actually incredible.
Like I I cannot wait for the person that I have to have them open everything.
Oh my gosh.
Like I'm like trying to figure out, am I gonna send it all into one box? Do I send it all like, or do I break it up?
Oh, that's fun.
So like
I
that's what
didn't
I'm
think about that.
like. If you only do if like granted, depending upon your budget and what you wanted to do, because we said there's
Mm,
no budget to this.
right,
Ain't no
Sky
budget.
is the limit for you.
right.
Sky is the limit. That's a great song,
Or
by the way. Cyrus, I know you know that song.
Yes, sir.
um but you could if or you know what, you could only buy one thing for the person. It's up to you. I was just like I was like, I'm just going to have fun with it. But seriously, I think it's just what do we do? Like like I'm excited for this. I honestly can't wait for the person to open this.
That's awesome. Can't wait. I'm excited. I will. I've just was waiting for payday to come, and I will start organizing what I shall be
I,
doing for my
I'm
person.
actually really happy because like I start like I'm halfway through, but I had to stop a little bit because I hadn't started the new job yet, but I actually got to start a little bit. I got to start 3 weeks early because my
Nice.
background check came back. So I actually got
Oh,
to
they
start
actually
this week.
hired you because of that background check? Oh,
Yeah, well, So I
those
got to
dirty secrets must be under the rug deep then.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, you are old as dirt, so
damn. Just
they're
tell
way
us
back
how
there.
you really feel
Yeah.
out here.
So yeah, I was so I got so I actually now can like go full blast now without having to worry about extra bills that I didn't have before.
So do we want to say you need to have everything done so if we have to record the week of the 12th or the week of the 8th to have everything in and sent out? But basically you need to have everything sent out the first week of December.
Basically, yes.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Please make sure to mail, mail first week of December. Okay. Perfect. All right. I'll send that out later. It's all right. Country Roads rant. Then we're cutting this because it's 9:53.
Yeah, and I gotta get myself ready for tomorrow and stuff too myself. So
All right.
Yes.
my old behind.
Yep, you're old dusty behind. Um, sorry. I don't know why I keep going with the old jokes tonight. I don't even know why. I'm old, Kevin's old, Andrew's the youngest one out of all of us. So, all right. Cyrus, you start. You have a minute. I will clock you down. Are you ready?
Yep.
Three, two, one, go.
My country roads rant is this. Actually, it's really not a rant. I'm just going to say that I am actually loving all of the success that the teams are having, and I applaud them and the AD for doing as well as he did. My only thing is, I just need a pair of them gold basketball shorts from the uniform. Those things are sweet. Between those and the white uniforms, I need a pair. So listen, if you can find it in your way to send me two, I am a size XLT, extra large tall. Send me a pair. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Well, that was only 38 seconds, so we will take 20 seconds real quick and tell you, Cyrus, at the end of the year, you can go on to the West Virginia website
Mhm.
and they sell all of their equipment at the end of the year. They sell old equipment.
Show me where. I will surely be there.
So like you can go buy the shorts, shirts that athletes wear. So
Okay,
you
all
are
right,
able to do that.
I will do that.
I can tell you right now that Texas does it a huge thing
Mhm.
because I bought like sweet stuff and like they just throw everything out. It's awesome. And I think West Virginia's now doing it too.
Yeah, they do
Um,
a gear sale every year.
yeah. So you can definitely go and do it. I don't know if they do it online. They really should because we have fans all over the country and the world. So the View do it online. Um, Kevin, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Three, two, one, go.
All right, so my country roads rant is, we're gonna go back to men's basketball. And we just, I gotta give a shout out to a legend in the backyard brawl rivalry that has become a legend because of his performance. Shout out to Harlan Obioha. So I hope you all will be able to make sure you pronounce that name correctly, as that man completely served dominance in the paint the other day. Just to give you some stats, he was 8 for 9, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks, and was the leader in points with 19 points. So, Harlan, shout out to you for representing. I love what you said during the press conference, saying that you saw red because of what was on the front of their shirt to show that, you understood this rivalry and needed to get done. So shout out to you. Continued success for the rest of this season. And I'm very excited for basketball season. We're here.
Perfect. Awesome. Love it. I am excited for basketball as well. Cannot wait for Big 12 to play to actually start.
All right. I will clock you off.
Oh, you got him. I was getting ready to him. You got him. You got him.
All right. All right. Well, Cyrus, you never do the clock, so I'll have you do the clock this time.
Ooh,
All right. In three, two, one.
that was a long pause after one.
Sorry
He was
about that.
giving you the point.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. So my country roads rant, as I just rambled for 5 seconds and what wasted it, is back to football. You guys went basketball. I'm gonna go football. I'm happy where things are as we are progressing nicely, but I want us to keep the foot on the pedal. We are going up against two really good teams at the end of the year. I know ASU kind of has dipped down a little bit this year, but they're still a very good football team, older football team. And then you're going to go play Texas Tech, who is probably should be the best team besides BYU in the Big 12 at the end of the year. So keep that pressure up, keep going, and keep building because this team is finally looking like a Rich Rod football team. So I'm excited. And that is the end of my rant. I'm done.
Incredible.
Good
Incredible.
job.
Thank you. I
Good job.
try. I try my best. I try. I try really hard for you guys. Really, really hard.
Did great.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Kevin. All right, Kevin, it's your turn. Get
Oh,
us
it's
out
my
of here.
turn to get us out of here. Word. All right. So, outro time. I haven't done it in about 3, 4 weeks, so I don't know if I'm gonna miss anything. But for those of you that are listening to this podcast, we appreciate you for joining us for the season premiere, season 5. Yes, guys, season 5. Can you believe that we made it? We made it to not just one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 seasons. We're here. How long we'll be here? Hey, who knows? We're just gonna keep doing this when we can do this because it is what it is. But we've outlasted other podcasts, so that's amazing. But continue on. For those listening, continue to listen to us on all streaming platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Spotify, we are on Amazon Play or Google Play, whichever one is still alive. Feel free to watch our beautiful faces on the YouTube at the Mailing Musings Podcast. Feel free to make sure you follow the Instagrams. Follow Merritt at Merritt_P. Follow Cyrus at Cyrus Johnson Jr. Follow me at KQuavo624. Follow the podcast Instagram at the Mainly Musings Pod. Not gonna lie, have not had much content or time to put up some things on there, but I will do my best to try to throw some throwback things on there. A lot of fun things came through on my time hop of some old reels I did. Maybe I'll throw some of those back on there to refresh your memory. But yeah, it's 10 o'clock on a Friday. Recording this podcast because we're old, but we're here. We're still doing it. We appreciate y'all for listening, and we shall see y'all soon. Peace, y'all.
Bye, y'all.